My last video was about the difficulty of being a man in the Western world today. I wanted to talk about the difficulty of being a woman in the Eastern world and patriarchal societies. So, I wanted to talk about the other side of the story as well, which is how difficult women have it in patriarchal societies. Men are controlling, men are dominant, and women actually do not know what their rights are in those societies. I mean, things are opening up, things are getting better because of the internet and because of connectivity. You have a lot of media outreach, in different countries. So women are getting more educated and are aware of their rights, but there's still a lot of customs, a lot of patriarchal traditions that have women uh, bogged down in these Eastern societies. So when you have these customs and traditions in society where women are just like a baby making machine, they do not have their any rights. They don't have any rights of their own. They are submissive and obedient to their husbands, and they don't have any financial independence. They just have to take care of the kids and stay inside of the house. I'm completely against those notions. I'm completely against men trying to make decisions for women. I believe in women empowerment, but when I talk about marriage, I believe in equality. I believe in working as a unit. A woman, a husband and a wife, they're a team. So they have to think about what is best for the unit, for the team, for the family. So when you have a marriage, you have a husband and a wife. Both they need to make compromises in marriage to make the union work. You can't have one side, whether it's a man or a woman, saying, it's my way or the highway, and the other person always giving in. In Eastern societies, unfortunately, you have the man that is completely dominating the woman, and he's threatening to leave her, or he's threatening to go to another woman and saying, it's my way or the highway, and you stay in the house, and, I can do this, and you can't do anything about it. So this is completely unacceptable behavior from men. Men cannot, this is not 100, 200 years ago. And, society's changing. Maybe patriarchal cultures in Eastern societies, they still need to change, but things are improving. Women are getting rights, and even though it's a slow process in these countries, legislation is coming into place to protect the rights of women. There still is a long way to go. It's still not enough for women in these societies, but it's our responsibility as men to speak out against patriarchy, against these kinds of controlling husbands, to really expose them and to speak out in favor of women. Now, I believe that, men cannot treat women as their properties. They have to, let women be as they are. But women also need to be mature in relationships. And it's not, I mean, there needs to be like a win win situation between a husband and wife. There needs to be discussion. There can't be any orders where a man is ordering a woman to like do this or do that. It's not acceptable. You need teamwork. You need people working together. And so I'm a strong advocate of women, having their rights, the same rights as men. And you eventually you want both parties to be comfortable with each other. You want the man and the woman to be working together, to be happy with each other. I mean, life's too short. Life's too short for all this drama and unhappiness. And it's so difficult finding good people these days in today's world. So it's so important, to not like let go of things in the sense it's so important to resolve your problems. It's it's always easier to give up and to try to move on, but you don't know how difficult it's going to be for you to move on completely and find someone else who's good enough. I mean, there aren't enough good men and women.